Hi guys, welcome. Okay, we are starting a new video series Laravel on Laravel authentication. Here we will actually explore different strategies actually provided by Laravel for authenticating user. We know that authentication is a basic part for any application that nowadays we build for the web. So here actually we will look at different starter kits actually Laravel provides for authentication, which makes our life so much easier. For this video we'll look at Laravel Breeze, but for further videos I will create like separate multiple videos on Laravel Jetstream, not on just how to implement Jetstream but on how to customizing Jetstream, because this is the real challenge. Because just installing Jetstream or Breeze, it's pretty simple. And lastly we'll also look at how to implement your own Laravel authentication without any kind of package, any external package. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and check what Laravel Breeze is and how we can actually set up in our own project. So yeah, let's minimize this. Okay, so Laravel Breeze is one of the starter kit for Laravel authentication. So yeah, this is Laravel Breeze. Actually, it provides like all the authentication features that you need, like login, registration, password reset, email verification, and password confirmation. You don't have to worry about any of these things. Laravel actually provided out of the box. So for this, we'll just install this Laravel Breeze package and then run a couple of commands and we are good to go. So I have already set up one Laravel application, Laravel 8 application here. It's just running on Valley. So I will actually help you understand this Valley in a separate video. Don't worry about it. You can, if you want to read, you can just actually go to Laravel and read about Valley as well. So yeah, let's go ahead and install Laravel Breeze and run these commands. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and run Breeze install. Okay, once we run the Breeze install, actually it actually adds some files in your directory. It provides all the scaffolding. Like, let's go ahead and what are the files it published. So first we need to look at routes folder. There's an auth.php. This is a new file that is being created by Laravel Breeze. Let's go ahead and minimize this database. So okay, if you look, like you have, it provides all the route for registration. This is the form and this is the actual registration, then login, and then forget password, then reset password, verify email, and also confirm password. Actually everything that you need out of the box for any Laravel authentication, for any authentication related issues, it's all here. So these are the route, and then there are controllers here as well. If you actually click on it, it will take you to the controllers. And if you want to go from the project pane, you can go here, app, http, controllers, and in auth namespace it has published all the controller that it and require. And lastly, in the views, if you go to resources, views, and then auth, you can see like all the views are here that you can actually access, and then you can actually modify it based on your needs if you want. So yeah, that's all the scaffolding. Let's go ahead and run npm install, npm run dev. Npm install will install all the JavaScript related dependencies to the project. Yeah, cool. So let's go ahead and run npm run dev. So npm run dev will do is it will actually compile all the JavaScript for you and also the CSS for you. If you go here, it is actually using alpine.js, and if you go in the CSS folder, it's actually using Tailwind framework to create the CSS for your application. So let's go ahead and lastly run php artisan migrate to run all the migrations for you. Let's go ahead and check the database now. So I have already set up the database here. Let's go ahead and refresh this database and see like what are the folders it created. Created the user table and migrations table, password reset, fail jobs. So yeah, that's all you need for the authentication. Let's go ahead and check if we can see the routes now. So if you refresh the application, you can see login and register route here. If you go to login, you can see the nice login form here, and same for registration, you can see the registration form. Zoom it in a little bit so you can, everything is clear for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and register our first user. Cool. So once you actually click on the registration, it actually register and log in the user as well. Let's go ahead and see the implementation. Actually, I want to show you the implementation because if you want to modify or customize anything, you can customize everything you want to. So for this, we will go to register user controller. This is a register post route. If you go here, okay, so this method is called, if you check here, store method is called. So store method is this. So it first validate the request, and once it's validated, it actually create the user and log in the user as well. So this method is actually here creating the user from the user request, and then this method actually logging the user in. So yeah, if you don't want to log in the user, you want them to verify the email first, you can actually just remove this guy from here and it will still work. This is it, and we can remove this actually we don't need to remove it because this is the event that's actually sending the email, verify email to the user. And here, instead of redirecting to the home, we can actually redirect user to back if we want, and with message, okay, you are registered, please verify your email. This is just to show you that you can customize any part of this authentication system. You don't have to worry about it. Just use it. It will help you a lot. Okay, let's go ahead and log this out and add another user. Okay, cool. So now it redirected back, but we cannot see the message as the message is not here in the template. The session messages are not being displayed. So to do that, we can just do if session has a message, then we will display it. And we can add actually div here to show it nicely. And we can use class text green, maybe 500. I think this should work. So yeah, let's go ahead and create another user. Let's try to change the email. I think this email is already in use. Okay, cool. So yeah, this time we get our success message. So yeah, this is what I wanted to show you, that if you want to change any part of this, Laravel Breeze allow you to customize any part of this authentication system you want to. One more thing I would just want to show you, that is forgot password functionality. So if you for that to work, I will just show you one more thing. In the env file, you have to set this to log file, so all your email is redirected to laravel.log file. So yeah, let's go ahead and try to send an email. Okay, cool. So the email is being sent. So all the email is actually dumped here in the HTML that should be sent. So let's copy this reset password link and put it in the browser. So yeah, as you can see, like Laravel Breeze provides you this functionality out of the box that you can do login, you can do register, you can reset password. So yeah, let's go ahead and add another password. Cool. So one more thing here, if you see this auth.php file, you can actually forget password. This is the forget password method. So the reset password functionality, if you want to change this reset password actually validation, you can change it from here. If you want to change the password strength or password length, minimum, maximum, anything you want, you can put it here. So everything that Laravel Breeze gives you is customizable. You don't have to worry about it. Yeah, just one more thing before we leave this video, and that is so sometimes you only want the register functionality, or sometimes you only want this login functionality. So the easy way to remove this functionality is first you go ahead and in your blade file and remove this association. We will remove the register route here, where you need to remove this association of the route, the Laravel links that is actually being rendered. And also this is not the there is one more step to this, because if you just remove this, user can still access using this register route. Yeah, So for that, you actually have to go to auth.php and remove this register routes completely, and I think that's it. So cool. So yeah, the register is now removed, and you only have the login functionality. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Let me know if you have any question or comment, so I will try to answer that, and see you. Bye bye, cheers, see you in next video.